Yo, Devin here. If you're listening to this on release week, I'm currently halfway through a Kickstarter to make a physical edition of my narrative tabletop role-playing game, Pale Dot. It's inspired by Outer Wilds, No Man's Sky, Annihilation, and Carl Sagan, and it's about being freaky little guys getting existential in space. Also, it has an original soundtrack composed by me. You can check it out at ttrpg.link/paledot. That's spelled P-A-L-E-D-O-T. Once again, that's ttrpg.link/paledot. Anyways, enjoy the episode, and good luck to the Ember Wolves up on that goddamn cliff.
Previously on OATHSWORN.
Get your munitions to the cliff, take possessions of them, and get them in working order.
Obik is a soldier. He's very capable and can do shit on his own, and also but I will keep him right next to me. Nothing bad happens to him.
It's fine. There's only 4 more rolls. We're good.
Obik, you and the other two, as soon as all of your weight is there, the cliff begins to give way. Take the level 3 harm. Lost.
Is this all of us or Obik?
It's Obik and the 2 unnamed rookies.
Okay.
Anyone can resist this. Except for
Kayo.
Except Kayo, who is not there.
Great. Perfect.
I'm gonna resist. Bowie's gonna resist.
Okay, listen.
Yep.
I have 3 prowess and grit, and I take -1 stress for protecting people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Level 3 harm, though, means that you can't do something without pushing yourself.
Or I could spend grit. I can push myself to ignore all harm penalties and take +1d to resist consequences I push myself on.
You can't push yourself because you die.
Well, I will still be able to roll that roll if it comes to that.
Can I resist to at least lessen the harm?
Well, I think Gavin is the one taking it. So let's see what Gavin wants to do first.
Well, okay. So I'd be rolling 5 dice and I'd need to get a 4 or lower to die on 5 dice.
Yeah, the chances are good.
What would, do we want to go over the chances with Bowie here?
I mean, I also have 5 dice.
Okay.
And my chances of dying is a lot less, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm rolling to save the rookies here. Maybe you're rolling to save me.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Because those are 2 consequences? Okay.
Though honestly, to be honest, I think it's really great if Obik dies here. Narratively.
I don't want Obik to die here.
Remember how I talked about how Grimdark can't reflect reality authentically? Mm-hmm. Still true. 5d6.
But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to try to save my homie here.
Okay, well let me roll to resist first, because if I trauma out, then there's no reason for you to roll to resist.
Okay.
Save.
How are you?
What?
How are you saving them?
This is the exact same cinematography as the scene with Penthos pulling those two rookies out of the way of the vines.
Okay.
Pulling themselves into it. But now with 5d6.
Okay.
That's a 6.
That's 6. No stress.
But now I'm gonna fall and get lost. Now, Bowie, please.
Like, what does this look like as you're grabbing them? Just so I can figure out what this looks like as I grab you.
This is like Obik seeing that we're falling and grabbing one rookie in each hand and like pulling them behind me and like sort of like flinging myself forward with that momentum into the fall.
Losing your footing.
Yeah. So that they keep their footing, but I lose mine.
Okay. Yeah, I think I sort of like. So you're falling forward as you push them back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I like try to come in from the side and like almost like tackle you back in the right direction.
Awesome.
Okay. Whew. That's 2 stress.
That's a 4. Yeah.
Bowie's 1 stress away from dying now, but we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Kayo, you hear an enormous crash from back where you just said to all these rookies. Or Obik's a soldier, but from where you heard your squad.
Okay.
Did we just like set off a fucking like mountain slide?
Do you just call it avalanche? Oh dear.
I don't think it started an avalanche, but it's definitely like it's related to an avalanche. Certainly, it's like a first cousin to an avalanche.
There's a real wrestling of just like immediately wanting to run back and seeing what happened, but also like, but I have to do this thing. So I'm gonna go set these roots on fire so that they don't hurt anyone.
We're all good over here.
Great.
I'm fine, cool and fine. Okay.
Here's a question: how are you going to do that without attracting the Narrows?
Oh, that is a good question.
Which maybe you're not, but it was definitely on my mind.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
Do other folks have ideas in that regard?
Is the roots like frozen?
No.
Or are they like moving?
No, they're like
snowy, but no, they seem relatively fresh.
Because my idea was if they were frozen, you could like do it piece by piece. But if it's kind of hard to conceal a fire in a blizzard, especially a bonfire.
Yeah, especially if they're like fresh roots, like greenwood burns, like just really gross smoke.
Yeah, they have the look of having been there for maybe a couple of weeks. They definitely are, well, as alive as anything never is.
Hey Kris, what's Kayo's fine hand weapon?
Oh, it is a spear.
Okay. What if you just levered the whole thing down the side of the mountain?
Just off the cliff.
Mm-hmm. And then it's fine if that attracts their attention, because that's going down.
That's going elsewhere. True. Ooh, that's fun.
Lever it and then set it on fire so that's a big distraction.
I feel like we might be making this plan too complicated, but sure.
And poison it, so anything near
there
it
we
takes
go.
poison damage.
So that when they go to it, they're like, let's eat this siege weapon, and then they get tummy aches.
That's it.
All the feral are
it.
like, wow, this smells incredible.
Charm person.
But
I love it.
yeah, just straight up chucking this one off the side doesn't sound terrible, honestly.
Cool. That sounds like...
Wreck?
Yeah, I think that's a wreck.
Okay. Stress. Let's see.
Desperate standard.
Whoa. Desperate standard.
We know, Brendan.
It's fine. So it's probably great.
No, it's fine. So it's standard. You're
Gotcha.
trying to knock part of the cliff off the ledge with your muscles and a spear.
Yeah, it's
Kayo can do
Kayo.
it, but it's standard. Yeah.
They're very good muscles. If only I had that very good that move that's just like, you're fucking ripped, dog.
I mean, let's be clear.
War
We
Machine,
all
yeah.
think that about Kayo at all times.
It's true.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's a move that's just like, go ape shit, truly. And I don't have it. It's fine. What is Devil's Bargain here?
Oh. The devil's bargain here is you're going to be separated from the rest of the squad when you do this.
Nope. No.
Okay.
I'm picking up on
Okay.
a note from that choice.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, I'll push myself here for a die.
Okay.
This is 2d6 desperate standard rack. There's a 5.
Nice.
That's not bad. So, it's going to tick this up. You're at 5 of 8 on getting these things ready. Well, yeah, I think that's fair. Without having actually repaired any of them, I don't know if we can keep taking just destructive actions to get these things ready, but who knows? Who knows? Like I said, inventive solutions. Yeah, do you leverage the cliff itself? How do you send this thing tumbling down?
Yeah, maybe tries to like position this spear so that it's, balanced on, or not balanced, but like pivoting off of like a rock, another piece of the cliff, and just like gets the blade underneath the siege weapon, and then just tries to heft it over the side with this big stick.
Okay, I think it works. I think you can see the vine, or not the vines, the roots, like squirming in protest almost as they realize what's happening. But there's nothing they can really do. You send the entire thing, roots and all, tumbling down. Again, creating not an avalanche, but certainly a commotion. A commotion, I think, that paired with the previous one is going to get the attention of the Narrows. I'm going to create a clock that says Narrows attention and tick it 3 times.
3 times out of
4.
That's a lot. Goodness gracious.
The only tick that matters.
Okay, yeah. I think a combination of there's in addition to Kaya's internal monologue that's like, wow, there's also Gavin's voice just being like, the only one that matters is the last one. And also Kayo desperately wanting to get back to everybody else to be like, what the fuck was that? There was a lot of noise.
Yep.
I need to go make sure everybody is okay. And so just like heads back to the rest of the squad.
Okay, I'm into it. Okay, yeah, you're able to get back there, no problem.
What happened? What was that noise? What's going on?
It's fine.
That's not an answer. What happened?
You see Bowie and Obik in a fucking pile in the snow.
Also,
Walks over, picks.
part of the cliff that used to be there isn't there anymore.
I think they can put 2 and 2 together. Just
Yep.
walks over, picks the both of them up, like stands them up,
Hey.
and like has to hold themselves back from just like hug of like, good, everybody's alive, good. This is as many people as I left here, good.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, both of them look like they had an absolutely near-death experience.
Obik's still breathing very heavily.
Let's finish repairing the weapons we have left.
I think Bowie's kind of like cuddling Obik for warmth. In complete trauma mode right now.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. Let's finish repairing these things. Just group rig. Let's go. I'll lead it.
Cool.
Okay. Group rig, desperate standard.
We only need 3 more ticks, right?
That is correct.
Yes. Is there a way to get this to great?
Yeah.
I have a 5 repair kit.
That's just
Oh,
letting it
yeah.
be standard.
Oh, right.
Just letting it be standard.
Is 0 with all of us enough for it to be great?
No, because you're working on all of them.
Yeah, no, I knew it wasn't going to be.
Can Anchor help with that? Because that increases my scale.
Ooh.
I don't know that you being at greater scale helps in this situation.
I think Bowie says, come on, guys. I know we can do this. I know if we believe in ourselves, we can really put this together. That's my naive hope.
That's it.
One last push, and then we get off this mountain, and everything's great.
All right, well, it'll just be 2 rolls. That's fine.
Yeah, if you did like a research roll to set it up or something like that, I could see that.
Might as well just roll break twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have research.
Let's see how this goes. One of us can take it one more time, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. 2d6. Desperate standard rig.
Oh my god.
Whew.
I got 2 double ones in a row.
Wow.
6.
Oh, 6 with 2 stress.
Don't worry about it.
How's Kayo on stress?
Don't worry. They have 1 left.
1 more? Okay, we're all at the point where 1 more and we die. That rules.
What a situation.
No, I have 2 more. Somebody could roll rig and I could help, and that could be the end of it.
Well, I have 2 die.
Same.
So, yeah. So I think, no, Obik helping Kayo, that's the way we end this for sure.
Yeah. Is there just like just a montage of scenes of people working as hard as they can, as quietly as they can, in the cold, in the wind, constantly like glancing up at the sky, glancing down at the valley.
And then it's like Kayo and Obik kind of going for the final push, just as like everybody else is trying to like regain feeling in their hands.
Yeah, like Rookie's just like collapsing from exhaustion, basically, and like having to like just like throw it in and huddle up against a rock with each other.
Yeah, they like pull out blankets from the soldiers' kits.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like when you're a kid and you're helping your parent like with their car or whatever, and you're like just managing the tools. I think that's what's going on with Obik and Kayo here. Obik has like the toolbox. It's like, here's the crowbar, here's the hammer, here's the next nail for the. So,
Obik has some rig.
Nope, I'm spending a stress to help.
Okay. No, because I was going to say, like, I wonder if this is just, like, there isn't even any talking. They're just, like, very silent. It's just, like, Kayo puts out a hand and Obik is just like, it's this one. I know that.
I imagine Bowie and Yvan are, like, setting up a tent because we are presumably staying up here to operate these huge weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, like, supplies enough and stuff for that.
Dig a hole in the snow and cover it with a tarp.
Yeah.
Yup. Igloo in. Okay. So yeah, I will attempt this one last roll. Still desperate standard?
I think so.
Okie doke. And it's 3d6 now.
Do you want a devil's bargain?
I mean, I'll hear one.
Kayo won't make it back to Skydagger.
We need Kayo for the final mission.
Oh, do we?
No, well,
If it's a fight.
if we're doing it in a different thing, we want Kayo there. If we're doing something that's not specifically Band of Blades, there's also that to think about.
And I imagine Aoife and Nebane are going to be fucking pissed at Kayo if Kayo fucking self-sacrifices up on the mountain.
Probably.
There's something beautiful about like the marshal, and like we just like returned to that scene of like the marshal saying, "This is your heavy. They're exactly where they want to be," and then Kayo goes missing.
Yeah,
but it's up to you.
Because if it's just because like I could fully see like, you know, we use these weapons while we're up here, and on the way down, it's you know, it's like everybody get the fuck out of here, and then Kayo's just like, I'll hold them back, and that's when you stop seeing people. Because like there's one tick on this clock left, right? So like anything will fill it here.
Any success will fill it.
Any success will fill it, right? Okay. So then I do want this as dice, not as effect. Oh no, I meant the help from Obik. Wow. I think I want to say I'll stick with the 3, but man, Avray is punishing, and I burned before.
If you don't succeed on the roll, it's not like you fail the mission. We'll see what happens.
I'm inclined to take the devil's bargain just because I really want to I really want like the best odds for making sure that this goes through, and I fear Avrite deeply. Maybe Kayo just lives up here now. It doesn't say that they die necessarily. So 46, desperate standard rig.
Incredible.
What?
Incredible.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
That is a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 1.
Get out of
I have to
here.
leave.
Yeah.
I think I have to leave now.
Oh, buddy.
I've never seen more all 1 rolls in my life.
That was
I need a drink.
Oh my god.
I mean, depending on what happens, I can attempt to resist, but they might trauma out and die.
That's one way to not return.
Here's what I think happens. I think the Neros crashes into you and Obik. I think it has realized what is going on here. And it doesn't have a place to land and coil up and strike. It doesn't have a way to swipe at you or anything like that, but that's okay. All it needs to do is just send you tumbling down the mountain. Both of you take the level 4 harm flying.
Can I protect Obik from that one?
Of course.
Can I throw my fucking shield at it?
I have fine
Like a
armor
frisbee.
and a fine shield.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather kill Bowie here than kill Obik.
That's true. I've also
I think
got
it's down to them, unfortunately.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I've also got hella armor and a shield, so take it down by some.
I think you could take it all the way down to level 1.
I have 1 use of grit left, and we both have kind. So
My suggestion, if we're interested in these two leaving this scene at least alive, this next bit at least alive, would be that you all figure out how much armor and shield you can spend and how far that would take this down before you worry about rolling.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see what you can do.
Okay. So I have a fine shield. Does that take it down to 3?
I don't think that applies here.
That's fair.
I also have fine
use
shield.
the image on the shield and channel the spirit of Hurasha to be king of the mountain
Yeah,
here.
spread the wings that we've never mentioned that Kayo has.
That's fine armor.
Mm-hmm.
That counts. That works.
If you've been wearing your armor this whole time, sure.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to carry it than it is to wear it up a mountain.
That is true.
Fine armor is just custom for you. It's not, doesn't give any bonuses. So that would reduce it down to 3 for me.
Okay, I have fitted heavy plate. Does that count as armor and heavy?
I think so. Let's look it up.
For armor uses.
Heavy gear. Fitted heavy plate. Replaces armor. Recognizable at a distance. Counts as fine. Grants 2 armor. So it's custom for you. Ornate or dyed. And is 2 armor. So you could get down to 2.
Yeah, so you don't even need to resist after that. You don't need to be protected.
Yep.
So it could be something like Obik breaks both legs or similar, and Kayo has to rig him up in a.
Yeah, can I protect Obik? Because also a thing that happens when I take harm is I clear a stress.
Absolutely.
So
Kayo's
This is ridiculous.
Kayo is taking it and trying to protect Obik.
Yeah.
Right. I think this is going to be an insight resist no matter what, given that this is a surprise, that this giant snake is surprise dive bombing you from out of the air.
Okay. I'm protecting a squad mate, so I resist with +1 dice.
Uh-huh.
And I have kind, so I take 1 less stress for protecting a squad mate.
Before you roll it,
Yes. Hi.
Obik can get down to level 3 harm, right?
Yes.
So we could just keep Obik at level 3 harm. You don't need to roll this.
Oh, that's true. So what? So then it would be like the Neros crashes into us. We just like take those hits through the armor.
You'd probably get
and,
pinned,
like,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, how do we get out from there is my question.
So I'm imagining the epilogue of this being like Obik's legs are broken and in a like one person gurney.
Mm-hmm.
And like Kayo has Obik on their back on this gurney, and is like trekking through the snow. That's what.
Yeah, this snake might still kill you.
Yeah.
All right, we still have to finish the fucking mission.
Yeah, we still haven't finished the mission because part of what I was trying to see if there was a way to resist the Neros crashing into us.
Okay,
but.
Well, okay.
Right, because like if Kayo can get Obik out of the way, right? That was just a straight up. There's one tick left on the siege weapon clock, right? Could Kayo's try to like finish it?
Let me do it. Let Yvan do it.
Can I help you?
No. Oh, if you have the stress for it,
I can help. Oh no, yeah, I can't help.
I have the stress to help you. I won't trauma out if I help you. Yeah.
So my suggestion for this, while all of this was happening. Drawing on the fact that Yvan's gender is shadow, I think that Yvan was just in the background working on the last, what are these things, like trebuchets or something? Ballistas?
Some of them are. I think there's a combination. I just have the one sprite, but yeah, I think it's a mix of different things.
Okay. So then I was just going to roll for it, and if I get it, then we've got a working ballista, and then Bowie or Kayo can like shoot at a big dragon with a ballista.
I don't.
I actually.
Yeah,
not immediately. These are different roles.
Yeah.
I do like that idea.
Yeah, I think having Yvan in the background, having been working on this stuff this whole time, is perfectly viable.
Cool.
So, Obik and Kayo are taking harm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Kayo, you reduced it down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take the level 2 harm, stunned. You're pushed back and dangling off the side of this ledge.
Oh, yikes.
Obik, take the level 3 harm, shattered. You go over the edge, and you land like 20 or 30 feet down, but your legs just snap in half.
This is miserable.
Don't crowbar this one specifically, please.
I don't know if there's even one left to crowbar. A giant space snake, a sky snake, just like face planted into it.
Yvan, do you want to do a rig roll here?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, desperate standard.
Please.
Yeah. I would like. I can't do the opposite thing, right? Of making this risky limited. That's not possible.
Don't.
It's fine if the answer's no.
I don't know that there's a rule against it. I've just never tried to do it.
We just need the one tick. So, like, if I can
Right,
reduce.
I understand. A player might want to trade position for effect or vice versa.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like you can.
I think the risky limited is the fact that I've been doing this very quietly in the background.
Yes, absolutely.
Like very slowly so as not to like draw attention.
Giant worm. Yeah.
Right.
Then if you
Or from your boss who told you to take a break.
Yeah. We've all been there. If you have one, Brennan, I'd be interested in hearing a devil option because I'd love a third die.
Interesting. Let me take a look.
Roots start crawling around Obik's body.
I had been thinking about that, but we'll see. I think once you're done with this roll, the Neros is going to turn its attention to you.
To me, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yvan can die here.
Okay.
All right, 3d6.
Rather if Yvan live.
I mean, we all would. It'd be good to have an interesting gendered person live. But you know what? If we shoot down the snaky, it's fine. Roll 3d6 limited standard.
Risky limited?
Yeah, sorry. Risky limited, thank you. Risky limited.
Also, they're not the only non-binary representation we have.
It's true.
If they die in the ice, does it count as fridging?
Ha, nice.
Happy Pride.
If anybody's getting fridged, it's
Contempt.
I got a 5.
That's a 5.
Okay. Just a risky consequence.
Just a risky consequence.
Yep.
That's
And
all.
a big snake from the sky.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me what the last thing you do putting this thing together is.
Geez. I think that there was a cog that was just missing, and I have a memento of home, as do all rookies. And I think
Mine's a puka shell necklace.
right, of course. And I think that Yvan's was from the Arcadian forests was like a big like wooden disc with probably some like inlaid stuff. And what they've been doing is slowly chiseling it away to match the missing cog.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, and you do it. You finish putting these things together. And you look up as this sky serpent crashes into your captain. And it looks over to you and swallows you whole.
Cool. I mean, I'm going to try to resist.
Sure. Take the level 4 harm.
Nope.
Jonah?
Yep.
Jonah?
Take.
Devoured.
There we go. You avoided the word.
I did.
I was worried for a second.
Yep.
All right. I don't even have
Did you, though?
armor. It's fine.
I worked it in. I was classy about it.
So yeah, I think I'm just going to try to resist this down to level 3.
Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, I could just die here.
How many dice do you have?
I don't know. It depends what kind of resist this is. Could this be insight or prowess? Those are my 2 best.
Yeah, I think prowess to to get out of the way of this big snappy snake is probably prowess.
All right, that's 3 then.
How about I do a prowess resist to defend you by like charging at it with my shield? I'm holding the shield and I see my friend going to do this rig thing and then there's a fucking thing swooping out of the sky.
That just means Bowie dies instead.
I mean, I could get a 6 on 5 dice.
Sure.
How many dice is Yvan rolling?
It'd be 3 versus 5. The 5 is better for sure.
I leave it up to Matthew.
Sure, it's fine. Go for it, Devin.
Okay. Not that I'm not worried about it, but here we go. 5, D6, 6.
There's
Nice.
6. They exist.
2 1s and 2 though out of those 5 dice.
Sure. And
So
how
no
do you
stress.
do this? Do you bash the snake? Do you bash Yvan?
Well, I'm sure it reaches down and tries to bite at Yvan and gets part of their their winter coat, but doesn't get their flesh just yet. And that gives me a second to just charge this thing, shield out, and just try to bash it in the side of the head.
Yeah, absolutely. So it gets its mouth around its target and then
Yeah, almost as if it's gonna lift Yvan up into the sky with its teeth.
Yeah. But now it turns its attention to you instead. What do you do?
Let's see. I'm going to try to lure it away from the siege weapon to give literally anybody else a chance to shoot at it with the siege weapon. So I'm going to try to maneuver.
These things are big. They can't be turned around 180 degrees to be aimed at him.
Then I climb it.
You mean
Yeah.
a snake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
That's sure going to distract it.
It will definitely distract it. Give me it sounds like a maneuver.
Yep.
Yeah, desperate limited.
Okay,
Should put the
can we
snake in the
count a
map.
setup action as help? Because I have 3 shoot.
Can we count a setup action as help?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're 20
Can Kayo
feet
get
below.
down to Obik?
I have 3 shoot though.
Yeah, long term, are we just trying to try to get this Neros to go away, or are we trying to kill it? Because killing it seems like more than we can handle. We will all die, it feels like.
Yes.
What is the only other option? Just all getting in the hole? But I don't think we finished digging it.
No,
No.
if we all get in the hole, then Obik, who's gonna get Obik?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayo could.
No, we need to
So,
just
like,
chase
we have
this
to
thing
do
away.
something about
We have
this
to
thing.
chase this thing
Yeah.
away. That is what we have
Also,
to do.
the hole is not nearly
No,
deep enough.
that's
Like
not-
this
yeah.
thing is.
That's not an option. We have to chase this thing away. We are not going to kill it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen you kill more ridiculous
If we-
things.
Bowie's just gonna Shadow of Colossus it. It's fine.
Bowie is going to
Let's go.
die. We're going to get a new rookie with lots of stress. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Back from
I'm
Bowie.
climbing the fur on its back to get to the weak spot, and I'm gonna jab my scythe into it. Let's go. 6.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Bowie climbs onto its neck, or climbs on whatever it can.
I think you climb onto its torso. If it was just limited,
Yeah.
you're on it. You didn't make any appreciable progress. It starts like flapping and twisting around.
But its mouth is not on me or Yvan anymore.
No, that is true. It is not. Gavin, to answer your question, yes, you could I would accept a setup action as help for someone.
Okay. Could this be a setup action to like draw it at an angle for Obik to shoot it from where Obik is marooned?
I mean, I'm happy for it to be that way, but it was limited effect, so you do not get any help. Like, to be clear, it's a big snake. You can see the thing. It's right there.
Okay.
Can Kayo help?
I don't
Sure.
need the bonuses from help. I just need the ability to do things from help. To ignore my harm from help is what I'm asking for.
Yeah. Can Kayo help? Like if Kayo, is stunned and like has this bought them enough time to kind of like pull themselves back up onto the ground?
Yeah, I'm happy for that to be the case. But yeah, I think you'd need a new help roll.
To be able to to do anything?
Yeah, that was a desperate limited roll. It was a 6, and Bowie is not hurt, and Bowie is on the thing in order to do something, but that is not appreciable.
Okay.
And my naive hope
help.
that this will be the thing that takes care of it and saves all my friends doesn't bump me up to this standard.
I think it puts you in a position to try again.
Okay.
That's what I think it does.
I have an idea. Can I pitch it just to see if A, it works, and B, if people are interested in that angle?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if here anchor might apply, because
Yes.
we're tier 1, but I have 2 anchor, which would put me at tier 3, which is the same as this thing.
Yes.
Can Kayo use that as help to like be like, look, you think you can fuck me up, I can fuck you right back up. And while it's distracted and possibly scared by that, Obik shoots it from below, and it's like, oh fuck, okay, well, maybe I should leave.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, like Kayo pulls himself back up onto the cliff, like picks back up her spear, and is just like braces himself on the like, goes into like a fighting stance on the ground, and just shouts like, Bowie, get down from there. Right, like Bowie, get down from there, and is just like exerting all the like probably the miasma off of them, like starts
I got this,
billowing
Captain.
more.
I got this.
I am not asking. Get down so the snake will leave. I am not letting it take you with it. And is just trying to be as imposing as possible, and then Obik has the opportunity to be like, pew!
Yeah, I think this is a discipline roll.
Wow. Well, I do have one in that.
Yeah.
That's an order rookie.
Yeah.
I think that's as much like trying to get the snake's attention, right? Like, I think anchor is opening up the possibility, but discipline is you trying to be that the target that you want to be.
Yep. Okay. Well, I can't push myself, because I will trauma out and die. Oh, jeez. I'm so afraid of devil's bargains, because I don't just want to like keep this rolling and like prolonging it. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Like Kyle's already not coming back from this mission, so. But I really want a success, and I don't trust one die to give me that, even though there's a 50% chance.
Sure.
Can I hear a devil's option? I just don't feel a fear.
No, I get it.
While I'm thinking of a double option, I should point out that I should have inflicted corruption on both you and Obik when you took harm.
Oh, shit, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
I take 2.
You take 2, Obik takes 3.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, do we still have the special armor against magic stuff?
You do.
You do. You absolutely do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use that there.
Yeah, never-
Okay. Good call. Good call.
Wow.
Yep.
Chew it on
Great.
parchment.
Good.
Chewing on parchment, loading a gun.
Yep.
Normal things.
Normal things.
As one
100%.
does.
Oh boy.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah, please.
If we do eventually get this Neros to go away, it's just going to go show up for the assault mission. Like, it's just going to go down the hill where all the people on the assault mission are.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I mean, I'll take that.
Okay.
That's their problem.
I'm not those guys.
Lance killed or had the squad kill one before, so
That squad is all over the place. Ashley's in tunnels.
yeah. But
It's-
Lance led
oh, boy.
that squad, so
That's true. That's true.
who gets all the
Okay.
credit? Who did all the work? Not Lance. Anyway,
Aisling did a lot of it.
yeah.
It was mostly Ashley. This is Desperate Standard?
Yeah.
I'm on the same tier, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Desperate Standard.
I'm just not even going to look. I'll judge by your reactions.
Yes!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Ashley is doing that thing where she doesn't want to give us 6s for the first half of the mission, and then when it's time to go, we're finally fucking rolling
Avery has the
6s.
worst sense of drama I've ever seen. I
We're the
hate them.
best.
Yeah, the snake locks eyes with you.
I'm gonna shoot it in the head.
What are you working with? What kind of gun do
So
you have?
Obik is loading his gun, probably like ripped off his gloves at this point, trying to do some maybe shove some snow over his leg so he doesn't have to look at it, and thinks maybe the cold will help,
Sure.
and is just positioned just right where he can lie on his back and have the gun straight up. The stock, the wooden thing at the back that you rest your under your armpit. He's got that pressed into the ground. He's looking straight up, aiming for the head. Maybe either knocking some teeth out or rupturing an ear or whatever.
Can I help?
No, you've provided the setup.
True. Right. Okay.
Can I get a devil option?
Boy. The devil option is that the ledge that you're on is going to give way. You're shooting with your musket, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got to get up to tier 4 in order to fight this thing.
Oh, well, then shooting it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to use the ballistas.
I'm trying to see, it's tier 3 with scale. I know the scale cancels out with Kayo because Kayo has its full attention. So you just need to get to 3. So you're currently desperate 0 effect. With the devil option, you could get 1 step of the way there. You need something else to get there. So someone else could help. Hey, Yvan hasn't done anything. Yvan might be able to.
Yvan will die if they help.
Sure.
I could push myself to ignore all harm penalties and take all of this help but then I would actually die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, any of us doing any damage to it involves dying because we have to get an extra effect by pushing ourselves.
Okay, I have a suggestion here. I don't think Obik doing this is the way that we're going to be able to harm this thing enough to get it to go away. I just don't think the math works. My suggestion here is we kill one of the 2 rookies via having them help, and I think it's going to have to be Yvan, but we can talk about it. We get our new rookie, probably Mustang, who could have 2 shoot and would have help and could use one of these ballistas to shoot this thing. And then we're done, if it works.
I think that makes a degree of sense. I think given the as Devin said, Bowie just climbed up on the thing, that it might make sense for Bowie to be the one to help.
Yeah.
Sure.
But like, what is helping? How is helping different from me just pushing myself to take an action that could have more than 0 effect?
It's 1 stress instead of 2.
And
I mean, 1 or 2 stress both kill me.
You would have to,
Oh, then you can't push yourself.
and you would have higher to climb on your own to take your action and have any kind of effect than helping Obik. If Obik does this and takes the devil option.
Obik needs 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
In any world, Obik needs 3.
Mm-hmm.
1 from a devil option, 1 from a help killing a rookie, 1 from a push killing himself. That leads to
Well, I
2
get
deaths.
2 from a push, technically.
You get 2 from a push?
Because when I
You
push
sure?
myself, I ignore harm
Because of
penalties.
Okay. Okay.
So if you got this up to great effect, then yeah, you might be able to drive the thing off.
But you only have a musket. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Obik shooting at this thing is how we're going to do this. I don't think that's going to be the final action here.
Yeah.
I know we did this cool setup, but I just don't
Do
think
we
we're
have a
getting
group shoot in us?
I don't have any shoot.
I have 1.
and I have 0. So that's why I made the pitch that I did. I think that we need to kill one of the 2 rookies, bring in Mustang, who can have 2 shoot, maybe even 3, depending on how we set them up, and let them take this hit or take this shot. My pitch, Devin, this is up to how you want to do it, is we give a reason for Bowie to have climbed up there. Bowie helps killing them himself, but helps by pulling the snake, the giant worm, whatever it is, the Neros, towards the ballista, so that you're setting up Mustang for the shot.
Because the way I was imagining the action that I wanted to take earlier, that is, I was like basically dragging a knife through its back that would cause it to rear up, causing it to have more surface area to shoot at.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
sure, that'd be a cool color for it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It would just kill Bowie.
Yeah,
so if you're okay with that.
I've nearly killed myself like twice already.
Alternate option. Since we've done this in the past where somebody had level 3 harm and was basically or maybe not level 3 harm specifically, but was like traumatized out and then came back later. Could I just take a rookie right now?
No.
No? Okay. Thought I'd
Should I
ask.
use that discipline to tell should I have to use that discipline to tell the snake to leave?
I don't think it would have worked.
I don't think it would have worked. No.
Damn it.
No. I unless someone's got a strong counter offer, I think Matthew's idea is the one that has legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Obik.
If you took the help as effect and made this, great or whatever, right? Because
Yeah,
you've got to get to the point where you're even able to hit to actually affect this thing, right?
If you succeed on a great roll, Brendan did say that it would go away.
I said it would probably go away.
Love to walk it back.
I do. It is kind of a shame that it's not Yvan pulling the trigger here. I understand why that's not the case, but
I can roll it. It will just kill Yvan.
yeah,
And that's the game. But it will be worse because I have no shoot. That's the thing.
It will. Yeah. But you would be starting at tier 3.
From the ballista?
I think here's where I'm at. I think that is a more honest way to play this. I appreciate the idea of transitioning to a rookie mid move, but I think it's more honest for Bowie and Yvan to shoot the thing.
Okay, then I'm gonna kill Yvan too because I have no shoot.
I understand.
Okay, I'm still statting out Mustang because if this roll fails, Mustang will be the next person to take a shot.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Devin, tell me about Bowie doing this sick sickle move.
It's kind of what I described earlier. He is grabbing by it's like feathers, right, on its back.
It's got some feathers in there, yeah.
I'm grabbing onto some mass of fur or feathers or scales or whatever the fuck, and I'm just trying to wedge my scythe just desperately into its back. And once I have it any footing at all in its flesh, I let go and just drop. so that I can like drag the knife with me as I fall.
Yeah.
And it probably whips me with its tail and flings me off the cliff or something.
Yeah, I think it crushes you. I think it's pain more than it is damage, and it recoils and it thrashes, and you just get smothered under one of its coils.
Rest in peace, Bowie.
But in that thrashing, it's in front of one of these ballista.
Okay. It doesn't matter, but I'm going because any amount of pushing, Ivan's still dead. But I'm going to use Legacy here, which is push for 1 stress when you cite to an ancestor's. I mean, if you want to give me help, then I don't have to necessarily push myself, but I still will because I want this roll to succeed and I want this mission to be done.
Well, you got
Isn't what Bowie's doing helping?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But we need to get up to great.
You only get one help,
where are
though.
we starting using this ballista? Where are we starting at? Because we know we got to get to 3.
Desperate standard.
Desperate
But
standard.
are we at tier 3 or we need to get to tier 3?
No, we're at tier 3 because we're using the ballista.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just need one more push to get to great.
Great. Because the help from Bowie makes it desperate standard. Okay.
Nope.
No, without Bowie's help taken into account, it is desperate standard, tier 3, 0 die. With Bowie's help taken into account, it is desperate standard, tier 4, 0 die. I'm going to push myself so I have a die. If you'd like to help to give me 2 die, that'd be fine, but Ivan still dies either way.
Yeah. I mean, Brendan said I couldn't help because I'm keeping its attention.
Right, sure.
Otherwise, I would help.
Yeah. Kayo is the reason you have maneuvered it into this position.
Right. So I think that Yvan, born of Umber, is named after a like great grandparent, also non-binary, who they like have modeled themselves after. I think there's like a cool big painting of them in like a family like sitting room or something, and they just like hyper fixated on this cool goth grandparent. And that's the legacy that they're pulling on here.
What's something significant that grandparent did?
I think it's got to be a big shoot thing. I was going to suggest that they shot a ballista at Sarah-Kali.
They shot Sarah-Kali's own ballista at Sarah-Kali.
There we go.
Not bad.
Okay, cool. 1 die. Let's go.
Do you want a devil option?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Something else in addition to the Narrows will show up at the assault mission.
Gavin, I think you're leading the assault mission. Who's Lance on that?
I'm Lance.
Gavin.
Okay. You cool with that or no? It's fine to say no because either way,
do we get anything other than the
Mustang
something else? I'm doing quick maths.
Yeah, those roots are going to make a return.
Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with those.
Okay. Just make a note for Brendan.
Okay.
Sure.
Aoife scowls. She doesn't know why.
That's great.
Just a flitter of movement down the side of the mountain that no one sees.
Okay. Here we go. That's a 6.
Oh, fucking finally.
I want to cry.
Yeah, describe this big shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, Ivan finishes on the ballista. They stand up. The snow is like blowing hard, whipping sort of their long black hair around. They can barely see the shape that was Bowie as it hurtles towards the ground. And they step up to, I think there's probably like a little, not like a seat, but just like a place that you're supposed to stand with these things and like pull back this massive, like, I don't even know what you would call it, but they have this huge lever type thing to get it ready to shoot. And they just like breathe in for just a second and then they fire.
And it plunges right through the torso of the thing. It's just a spike It goes all the way through and just gets lodged right there, and it screams, and it writhes, and I think it hits you with a wing on its way down, collapsing down the side of the snowy cliff, and it disappears into the valley below.
So remind me, was Obik taken out by that? I can't remember who's where.
Obik, Kayo, Mustang, and one unnamed rookie survive.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like Yvan is gone, Bowie is gone, Kayo just like keeps staring to make sure that this thing is going, and then just like calls out to the other rookies like, bring rope, because we're gonna get Obik back up.
Yeah.
And it's all just cold and still and quiet.
OATHSWORN is an actual play podcast created by
Devin Nelson,
Gavin Fregeau,
Kris Allison,
Matthew Guzdial,
and me, Brendan McLeod. All music for the show is created by Devin Nelson. Find it and more at devindecibel.bandcamp.com. Find a link to their music and any of the games that we've played in the podcast description. Follow us at OathSwornPod on Twitter or at oathswornpodcast.com. If you enjoyed the show, please consider sharing it with a friend or rating us 5 stars on your podcast platform of choice. Until next time.